Have you ever put on your raincoat during a downpour and wondered, who really invented the waterproof material that saved us from getting drenched? Today we'll delve into the story of Charles Mackintosh, the Scottish chemist who invented the first waterproof fabric and gave the world the legendary raincoat, the Mackintosh coat. Charles Mackintosh was born in Glasgow on December 29, 1766, to George Mackintosh and Mary Moore. From a young age, he was more interested in science than in the family business. As a teenager, he decided to leave his job as a clerk to pursue chemical experiments. In the late 18th century, the Industrial Revolution was in full swing in England and Scotland. Charles devoted his time to chemical research, particularly the byproducts of the gas and tar industries. From this emerged an experiment that would change the history of fashion and technology. In 1823, Charles Mackintosh patented a process for making waterproof fabric. He mixed crushed natural rubber with liquid naphtha, a byproduct of coal tar. The result was a thin layer of rubber that could be sandwiched between two layers of cotton fabric. This method created a material that could repel water, and it was the precursor to the modern raincoat. However, this invention wasn't perfect. In winter, the fabric stiffened. In summer, it became sticky. The seams easily tore because the rubber layer didn't adhere securely. Nevertheless, this was a revolutionary first step in the history of waterproof materials. Before Mackintosh, there was Thomas Hancock, a British inventor who had already patented a process for making elastic. Hancock created a machine called the masticator, which crushed rubber waste so it could be reused. 3 years after Mackintosh invented waterproof fabric, the two met. Mackintosh with his expertise in chemistry, and Hancock with his technology in rubber processing. This was the birth of a major collaboration that made waterproof raincoats more practical, comfortable, and suitable for all weather conditions. The result of this collaboration was then marketed under the name Mackintosh Coat, a raincoat that became a symbol of practicality and protection from harsh British weather. The product was popular not only in Europe, but also around the world. In addition to the raincoat, Charles Mackintosh also collaborated industrially with James Beaumont Nielsen in 1828 on a blast furnace project that reduced fuel consumption. In his personal life, Mackintosh married Mary Fisher in 1790, with whom he had a son, George Mackintosh. Charles Mackintosh died in 1843 in Dunshitten, Scotland, and was buried in Glasgow Cathedral. Today, Mackintosh's raincoat remains a fashion icon. Even the Mackintosh brand continues to exist as a premium product. His invention demonstrates that from simple experiments with tar and rubber, innovations emerge that continue to be used for 2 centuries to come. So, every time you put on your raincoat to protect yourself from the pouring rain, remember this name, Charles Mackintosh, the scientist who sewed chemistry into the fabric of our everyday lives.